Morning, dear children. Yesterday during the Zoom class we were doing the Diene's block, and we solved one question using these Diene's block. So before we begin, we discussed about these. These are the ones. This is the ones place. I am having 10 ones over here, and 10 times 1 is equal to 1 time 10. So these are the 10 ones. So 10 times 1 is equal to 1 time 10 over here. Now here these are 10 tens, and 10 tens is equal to 1 hundreds. 10 times 10 is equal to 1 time 100. Now these are the hundreds block. I am having 10 hundreds over here, and 10 times 100. 10 times 100 is equal to 1 time 1000. This is the 1000 block. So 10 times 100 is equal to 1 time thousands. In the same manner, 10 times 1000 is equal to 1 times 10,000, and 10 times 10,000 is equal to 1 times lakh. Now let us solve this question. 5002 minus 2049. That means we have to take away 2049 from our minuend 5002. I have placed the blocks this way. These are 5000s and 2 ones. So 5002, and we have to take away 2049 from it. Now since we are having only 2 ones, we cannot take away 9 ones from it. So we need to borrow from the next place. We don't have anything in the tens place, neither do we have anything in the hundreds place. So we will borrow 1 from the thousands place. Now I borrowed 1 from the thousands place to the hundreds place. Now you already know 10 times 100 is equal to 1000. So I am going to replace this 1000 block with 10 times 100. I am having 10 times 100 over here, and we are going to solve it over here also. Now from the 5000s, we borrowed 1000, we were left with 4000, and we borrowed it here in the hundreds place, so we had 10 hundreds here. Now let us proceed further. Now from 10 hundreds we have to borrow it to the tens place, so we'll take 100 and keep it in the tens place. Now 10 times 10 is equal to 100. So I am going to remove it and replace it with 10 times 10. Now we are having 10 times 10 over here, but we have taken away 100s from this place. So now we are left with only 900s, and here we are having 10 tens over here. Now from the tens place we will borrow 1 tens to the ones place. What will happen? If we are borrowing 1 tens to the ones place, we are left with only 9 tens over here, and here we are having 10 tens. We are having 10 ones plus 2 ones, that is 12. So here I am going to replace this 1 tens by 10 ones. So we are having 12 ones over here. Now we can easily take away 9 from 12 ones. Let us take away 9 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. How many are left? We are left with 3 ones. So 12 minus 9, we are left with 3 ones. Now here, because we had given away, we are having only 9 tens. 1, 2, 3. Let us count how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now from 9 we are going to take away 4. Take away 4 tens. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are left with 5 tens. Now in the hundreds place, we were having 9 hundreds and we have to take away none. So 9 hundreds are there. 9, take away 0 from it, it will be 9, the number itself. In the thousands place, we had borrowed 1, so we are left with 1, 2, 3 and 4 thousands. Now from these 4 thousands, we have to take away 2 thousands. So we will take away 2 thousands and we are left with 2 thousands here. So 4,000 minus 2 will give us 2,000. So our answer is 2,953. Now we will continue with exercise 2b, question number 2. I. Have a look here. Question number 2. I we are going to do. We have 18,000 minus 13,150. So the greater number is 18,000. That is our minuend. We will write down our minuend 18000. It is 18,000. We have to take away 13,150. That is our subtrahend from it. So minuend minus the subtrahend, and we have to find out the difference. We will take away 0 from 0. The answer will be 0. Now what about here? In the tens place, we don't have any number. In the minuend, we don't have any number. So we are not able to take, we won't be able to take away 5 from 0. So we need to borrow from the next place. Children, just remember one thing. Some of you tend to do such mistakes that if you don't have any number here, you simply do the subtraction the other way around. You are subtracting it 5 minus 0, and this is wrong. So we are going to borrow it from some other place, and we are not going to borrow it from 8 straight away. We will borrow from the place just next to the tens place, and we will move from our right hand side to the left hand side. So this was the ones place, tens place and hundreds place. In tens place we have a less number, so we will borrow it from the hundreds place. Even in the hundreds place we don't have anything, so we will borrow it from the thousands place. Now in the thousands place we have 8,000. So we are going to borrow from here. Now 8,000 will become 7, and our hundreds we will have 10 hundreds. Now from 10 hundreds we will borrow it to the tens place. Now this 10 will become 9, and here we will have 10 tens, and we will circle our new numbers that we got. Now we can easily subtract 5 from 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 1 is 8, 7 minus 3 is 4, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So our answer will be 4,850. Now the next question, question J. It is 56,800 minus 25,324. 56,800, which is our minuend, and from our minuend we are going to subtract our subtrahend from it. Now we don't have any ones over here in our minuend, so we will need to borrow it from the tens place. Have a look. In tens place also we don't have anything, so we'll move on to the hundreds place, and in hundreds place we have 8, so we will borrow 100 from the hundreds place. So we will be left with only 700s here. Now we will borrow from here to the tens place. You are not going to jump from this place straightway to the ones place. So from the hundreds place we will borrow to the tens place first. This will be 10 tens. Now from the tens place we will borrow to the ones place. We will cut this 10 and we will get the 9 tens over here, and 10 ones over here. So 10 ones minus 4 ones will give us 6 ones. 9 tens minus 2 tens will give us 7 tens. Now here we are left with 7 hundreds. So 7 hundreds minus 300 will give us 4 hundreds. 6 minus 5 is 1000, and 5 10,000s minus 2 will give us 3 10,000, and our answer will be 31,476. Children, have a look in question number 3. I'm going to tell you, solve only one question for you, and the rest you are going to do it in the same manner as I'm telling you, okay? Which year are we in now? How long were these invented? Now I've numbered the question. A says photocopier. So question number 3, A you will write here. And which year is running right now? You will write down. Present year is, present year we are having 2020. And the photocopier was invented in which year? 1937. Then photocopier was invented in 1937. So we will subtract the present year, that is 2020, minus the year in which the photocopier was invented, that is 1937. And let us find out how many years back it was invented. Now we don't have, in our minuend, in the ones place we don't have any number, it's a 0. So we need to borrow from the tens place. Now we will borrow 1 from the tens place. We are left with 1 tens, and we are having 10 ones over here. 10 minus 7 is 3. Now here we cannot take away 3 from 1, so we will borrow from the hundreds place. We don't have anything in the hundreds place, so we will move to the thousands place. We will borrow 1 from here, and 1 will be left here. We will get 10 in the hundreds place. Now from the hundreds place we will borrow to the tens place. Again cut this 10, write down 9. And here we already have 1 tens. Now this 10 times 10 is 100. So 10 plus 1 will give us 11. Now you will subtract 3 from 11, and it is equal to 8. And here we are having 9. Minus 9 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. And your answer will be, it was invented you can write, or photocopier was invented you can write. It was invented 83 years ago. That's it. Thank you.